Yo, what's going on? YouTube and the internet. I'm back with another video. I know I said I wasn't gonna do one for a little while, but today I just kind of thought of some things and wanted to share them a little bit. So yeah, as you can see, I am working on this just because it's something easy I can do after work for a little bit. Doesn't really take much thought. I can watch like a video or something after work while I'm doing it, and it's just really easy. So about, you can see about, this portion done, which I would say is like a half. Yeah, but for some reason, I don't know why, just now, but this side looks smaller than this side. I think it's just the trick of the eye, though. But yeah, I figured I'd probably put some sand down and kind of sit here and talk a little bit. So last update video, I kind of failed a little bit. I was going through some rough things, and it was like that for a little while there, and almost slipped back into that darkness, I feel like. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm not gonna give up just yet. I'm not gonna go back to those ways just yet. And this comes after I kind of sat down with myself and listed all the pros, the cons, the reasons why and why not. I gave myself some rules or laws to follow, or a set of requirements before I can even think about going back into that. Going back to that habit or that life. Because part of me is like, that's who I am. I've done that for so long. That's who I am, and I don't necessarily don't like doing it. Just the way it's done is kind of something that bothers me. But as I said, I have like a list of requirements, one of which is I have to go 40 days. 40 days of changing that habit, and then to go from there. Because it's all about, pretty much it's all about like self-denial, having self-control, not letting yourself become too addicted to it. So yeah. But the main point of this video was I wanted to talk about, the fact that I'm even, making these videos, the fact that I want to change, the fact that I'm doing so much to change, I feel like. And despite not having the results, despite not being successful, despite not having a girlfriend, and maybe not even seeing the physical changes due to going to the gym, despite all that, I'm still here, and I'm still trying. I think that's something to be proud of. And it's I haven't won yet necessarily. I haven't beaten it yet, but I'm still trying. and I'm still trying to change. I think that is something that I shouldn't be overlooking, and that's something that I have overlooked as I try and go on this journey, this adventure of change, if you will. And you know, I got to thinking, you know, what was the cause of it, of me wanting to change? What is the cause of what anyone wants to change? You know, there's got to be something that you want, and the only way to get to that is to change. So, or maybe it's just something you were so disgusted in. For me, it's a little bit of both. I became so, I mean, it's a mix of like a lot of things, and I feel like it just happened all at once. Like, it was just so sudden that, you know, one day, just a snap of the fingers, it just came to me, you know. And you know, for me, it was like a little bit of disgust in what I was doing, and you know, how far it came, how far the addiction and the habit came. Like, that's what kind of disgusted me the most. And then the need, the want, the desire to have a girlfriend to like just talk to and be with and do things with. You know, I just became tired of being alone. I'm tired of walking, you know, in the park and on the local tree trail and the trails around my home. I'm tired of walking them by myself and just sitting there in my thoughts. I want to be with someone, with the girls, preferably, because it's just, you know, it's just something, I don't know, it's got to be a girl. It can't just be like a friend or something. It's different, man. It really is. God created a woman to be with the man. I mean, it's simple as that. But, you know, even if we don't talk when we go on walks, it's just, I just want to be with someone, you know? And that was that, you know, just the disgust and the desire to have a partner. And you know, I don't have a partner yet, but I still want to change, continue on with that, and persevere with that. I'll say that the religion and faith is kind of lacking a little bit too, as well, as of late, and it's kind of hard for me to get back into it because I feel like I'm unworthy of, you know, receiving anything. But then they tell you, you know, Jesus forgives, you know, your sins are forgiven, he'll always be there for you, and I want to believe that, and you know, in some ways I do. Maybe not fully yet, but so many phantoms. I haven't slept in quite a while. I'll show you kind of the loots that I got so far from this, you know, all the way down there. But that's all the way up here too. So today's like the first day where I'm gonna kind of be in a routine again. Because I should be available, all week. Nothing should really pop up. I haven't hit arms at the gym in so long just because they're always on Friday, but for the past 2 weeks I feel like something's always come up on Fridays, whether that be I get called into work or, I had some family matters to attend to last week. It's just always been something. That'll be good with the routine because I kind of thrive on routine. And everything's been going good. Financially, I feel like I'm pretty well off, and I'll hit my goals by the end of August. But I'll probably continue to work my second job into the end of September, maybe early October, or I'm kind of debating on whether or not I should just work the rest of the year and really hit the financial goals just hard, and then hopefully during the election the economy kind of comes back and housing market goes down. I get a girlfriend. Looking in the future, but just not focusing on the present, which is not something you want to really do too often, but it's pretty much the goal going forward. Hopefully my foot heals. I've got I don't know if I've said this on video, but I got this thing called plantar fasciitis, and it just won't go away. I feel like it's gotten better. I feel like I re-agitated it this weekend because I worked such long hours, but I'm trying some different things. I got these vitamin D pills that help with bone health. Because on the back of your heel there's I forget what it's called, but it's called like Cancial or something. And, that might help with that. I got a zinc as well, some zinc supplements. Help support immune function and stuff. I got other things. I got magnesium. I got a turmeric that helps fight inflammation because the plantar fasciitis is an inflammatory injury. So biggest thing in this video is pretty much just to talk about how far I feel like I've come, even though I'm still working on it, still trying to figure it out, and I'm grateful that I'm even in this position to begin with, to allow myself to change and try and better myself. got I'm still reading this philosophy psychology guy, Dostoevsky. It's called The Idiot. It's pretty good. I need to start reading a lot more though, because I do have quite the laundry list of books that I want to read. Most of them are philosophers, Russian guys. There's a couple German guys, and then a British guy. First on the list is by a guy named Tolstoy. He's a Russian dude, and it's called A Confession. And from what I've read online, it's kind of about him talking about like morals, his beliefs on God, and like the meaning of life and stuff. The next guy's a German guy, and I believe it's pronounced Nietzsche. And the book there is, it's either going to be Thus Spoke Zarathustra, which is a novel about this like early religion called Zoroastrian, which is thought to believe that it influenced Christianity, Judaism, Hinduism, like a lot of the religions. Yeah, I think he talks about that. And then the other book that I'm thinking is called The Gay Science, where he talks about the death of God is essentially like the death of civilization. Because if you have the death of God, then you're relying on human intellect or instinct or something along those lines, and how that's could be, positively detrimental to society, because humans are not, the best. But if you have that interference of religion, say Jesus Christ, it kind of brings people together based on a higher power, not just human powers. So probably read that one next. And then I've got a book called hold on. For some reason I'm just so tired right now all of a sudden. I don't know. The author is called C.S. Lewis. And the book that I want to read from him is called Mere Christianity. And, he just kind of talks about Christianity as a whole, I believe. He influenced J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote The Lord of the Rings, if you don't know. Kind of want to read him. So, C.S. Lewis, not Tolkien, but... The next guy, I'm pretty sure, is another German guy named Franz Kafka. And the book that I want to read from him is called The Metamorphosis. And it's about this guy who turns into a centipede, I believe. And the dude, before he gets turned into a centipede, he provided for his family, his sister, his parents, his mother, father. He provided for them. He gets turned into an insect and then finds out that, oh wait, my parents, my sister, they all can work, And it kind of goes into the morals of that, the life of that, and whatnot. And it's just cool. A dude turned into a centipede? Like, of course I'm reading that. And then the last guy, who I don't really know much about. I just kind of wrote him down because it's on the last of the laundry list. I don't know much about this book or this author, but he was highly recommended in the philosophy genre. I think it's another German. It's either another German guy or a Russian guy, and he's called Kierkegaard. And the book I want to read from him is called Fear and Trembling. Honestly, just wrote that down because that's kind of the feeling that I had the past couple of weeks, was just like a fear of things, of failure and whatnot. It's another religious kind of book. Talks about religion, and, the meaning of life and shit, you know? But I also believe that life is something that you shouldn't necessarily try and figure out, but it's just something you kind of got to live through, and by living it, you will figure it out. But that's all I got for today. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And yeah.